Jessica Korda's Honda LPGA Thailand victory in February is among her most impressive. Already with 4 LPGA victories and a history of fast starts to the season, the 25-year-old American went to Thailand with low expectations, having endured a, to say the very least, challenging off-season. After years of battling excruciating headaches and suffering from the severe sleeping disorder sleep apnea, she decided enough was enough and underwent corrective surgery in December.
The final straw was in Blue Bay last year in China, where my whole face cramped up and the cramp kind of lasted into CME, and I said I was done. I'm at a good age to go get it done, and 2 weeks later I was getting my jaw broken. And what they did was they went in through my top lip and did an incision in there and broke that in 3. I have screws all the way up to here. And then they went in through the sides and broke the sides and kind of slid them forward so it sits more on top of each other. And yeah, I mean, the recovery was awful, learning how to talk again, and not biting my tongue in my cheeks, learning to drink, eat.
It's hard to overstate the physical impact of the surgery, which saw Korda have 27 screws fitted to her face and caused her to lose a lot of weight. The mental impact of the operation is harder to measure, though. Needless to say, her first look in the mirror post-surgery wasn't easy.
I cried. Yeah, I cried. The doctor tells you go through depression, and I was ready for all of that, and I did. I went through all the emotions. You don't realize, how much you rely on not your appearance, but the reflection in the mirror to yourself. You know how you look, you know what you're doing and all this stuff, and all of a sudden not having that, it's a total shock. It's a total shock.
The recovery process prevented her from hitting full shots until the end of January and caused her to miss 2 events at which she'd previously triumphed. It's fair to say then that her blistering course record 62 on day 2 at the Honda caught her and many others off guard and thrust her firmly back into the spotlight.
Well, my friends were laughing because they were like, oh, you are self-conscious, but it's fine, just don't win. Just don't be on TV. And as soon as I started playing, I was like, yeah, just don't win, Jess. Just don't be on TV. And here we are, doing interviews. And the whole week I was just cracking up because I couldn't believe it myself.
Jessica's impressive form continued with a superb Saturday 68, which put her in pole position with a 4-shot lead going into the final round. Heading to Siam Country Club on Sunday, despite having produced some scintillating golf already that week, Korda found herself feeling on edge.
I was so nervous. I haven't been in that position in so long. I called my mom in the bus and I was like, I'm so nervous. And then my dad calls me, goes, Mom called me. And I was like, I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. He's like, it's good you're nervous. He's like, remember what I told you and just, go out and play golf. And I was like, all right, let's go play golf. And that's exactly what I did.
She's part of a multi-talented family. Both parents were pro tennis players, and younger sister Nelly is following in Jessica's footsteps and making a big impression on the LPGA. With 5 top 10s racked up in her rookie year, the 19-year-old then came second at this year's HSBC Women's World Championship.
I expected that. She played great on Symetra, and it was one of the toughest years to be out there, and she got her card, and it was a great learning experience for her, and I had a feeling that she was going to do really well out here. This is what she's worked for. She fell in love with it when she played her first US Open. For me, it's kind of just revived my career a little bit, and she knows that. I've told her multiple times that it's way more fun having her out here, and it's a lonely life, and just to have a piece of your family here. We have a lot of pieces. Just a piece of the family here is awesome.
Sebastian Korda, her youngest sibling, elected to follow the professional path of their parents, and this year he tasted success on Australian soil like his father and older sister before him, winning the Australian Open's junior tennis title at Melbourne Park. Jessica is clearly bursting with pride.
It's incredible. He played so great. You know, even his interviews after, they were so mature, and I was like, oh my gosh, who is this kid? Like, I don't know him. He played fantastic tennis, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds for him because, you know, if he continues on this path, it's going to be pretty special.
Bridging the gap between talented prospect and proven pro isn't easy, so the Kordas are clearly a special breed. Though her father has caddied for both of his daughters in tournaments, Mum and Dad haven't heaped the pressure on.
Our parents let us choose what we wanted to do and then helped us kind of grow our talents and our love for it, I guess, more. Because every kid wants to be lazy and doesn't want to go do something that you know they're supposed to. And because we've had parents that have been in it, they know when to push, when not to push, and I think that's something that's very special. And sometimes parents get it wrong and they push too hard and burn the kid out, and they lose the love for it. And our parents have been amazing with that, and you know they've let us grow on our own and pushed when they needed to.